So when one is thinking about storytelling, how should we be thinking about our audience or keeping our audience engaged?
Very good question. And this comes back, I think, to a tool that I have learnt in the last 3 years or so from a guy called Dr. Randy Olson. There's a name to conjure with,
Okay,
but Randy Olson was is I suppose still an evolutionary biologist from
okay,
Harvard, who then left Harvard, went to USC on the West Coast, did the filmmaking course, and became a documentarian. And he has developed what he when I say he's developed, he's what he calls the ABT framework, which stands for and, but, therefore. It's not really a story as such. It's a narrative structure that
okay.
absolutely does exactly what every audience needs in order to lean in and go. So tell me more about that. The and bit, so ABT stands for and, but, therefore, and
Okay.
it's like a three-act structure. The first act is and, where you go where you put yourself in the shoes of the audience, and you go, um, I know that this is really important to you, and if you get this, then it will probably mean this to you in the future. And people are leaning in, and all lovely. If you go into the pharmacy of the brain, there's lots of sort of lovely oxytocin running around. People going, "Oh, you understand me. You've thought about me. You get me."
It's like
So you lead people.
it's like a hook on steroids.
It's a it's a hook on steroids. Absolutely, it just makes people think you've thought about me. You understand what it is, and then you chuck on the brakes with a serious handbrake turn with this little word "but." You say, "This is what you want to get. I get that, and if you get that, then this is going to mean this to you. But you're probably not going to get that because this is happening." And suddenly, then that little three-letter word "but" just puts the brakes on everything, and they go, oh, they lean in and going
Okay.
cortisol. It's because I might not get what I dream of. There is
Yeah.
there is panic out there, and then you go. So therefore, what I want to do for you is this and this and this, and that's what the T is. The therefore, which is the
Yeah.
solution to that. So there are these three elements of this is your situation. This is what you're looking for, but you're not going to get that because of this. So therefore, let me actually work with you. And it's basically I always say if Aristotle gets a lawyer, then every storyteller on LinkedIn is in serious trouble because we're all basically using, you know, two and a
Yeah.
half thousand year old techniques of rhetoric, which are situation, complication, resolution, and
Yeah.
that's what the ABT does. It's like connect with your audience first, show that you've thought about them, that you know what they're looking for and why they're looking for it, and then go into, but you ain't going to get it because of this, or you might not get it, so therefore, let me help you find that. It's basic
And
structure.
that's yeah, the magic
I
trick to
love it.
keeping the audience on their toes, right?
Oh, oh, it is magical. And the fact of the matter is, it's really, in its basic form, it's really simple.
Yeah.
What we find is that the nuance of it, of really making it start to pop and, come to life with, as I said, some of the story elements of time, place, character. That's where the pencil sketch of the ABT suddenly becomes this full sort of Gauguin like, oil
Yeah.
painting, which really makes people go, wow, okay.